Prepare for a scintillating TV series marathon with these steamy Netflix shows that are sure to keep you captivated. Get ready to explore a world of passion, desire, and intrigue. Here's the list. At number 7, we have Fake Profile. Camila Ramon is a cabaret dancer in Las Vegas who creates a sexy profile on the online dating app Spice looking for the man of her dreams. She matches up with a hot guy named Fernando Castel, who claims to be a plastic surgeon. The two hit it off and start dating, but Camila soon discovers that Fernando is not who he says he is. He is actually a married man with a family, and he is using Camila to cheat on his wife. Camila is initially devastated, but she soon decides to get revenge on Fernando. She creates a fake profile of her own and starts dating him under a different name. She also starts to investigate his past, and she eventually discovers that he is involved in some shady business dealings. As Camila gets closer to the truth, she finds herself in danger. Fernando is not going to let her ruin his life, and he will stop at nothing to protect his secrets. At number 6, it's Sex Life. The show stars Sarah Shahi as Billie Connolly, a married mother of 2 who is struggling to balance her domestic life with her desires for a more exciting one. Billie begins to reminisce about her past relationship with Brad Simon, a man who was wild and passionate but also emotionally unavailable. As Billie's thoughts about Brad consume her, she begins to question whether she made the right decision to settle down with her husband, Cooper Connolly. Sex Life is a provocative and thought-provoking series that explores the complexities of female sexuality. The show has been praised for its honest and refreshing portrayal of female desire. At number 5, we present Sky High. Sol is a young widow who is left to take care of her young son after her husband, Angel, a leader of a gang of thieves, is killed. Determined to make a living for herself and her son, Sol joins Angel's gang and becomes a thief herself. However, she soon finds herself caught up in a web of danger and betrayal as she tries to protect her son and her newfound criminal empire. At number 4, there's A Girl and an Astronaut. A young fighter pilot is sent into space for a 24-hour experiment, but he accidentally sets the timer for 30 years. When he wakes up, it is 2052 and he has not aged a day. He returns to Earth to find that his girlfriend is now married to his best friend, and he must also come to terms with the fact that he will never be able to age. The series is told in 2 timelines, 2022 and 2052, and it explores themes of love, loss, and redemption. It is a sci-fi drama with a strong emotional core. At number 3, we bring you Fatal Seduction. The series follows Nandi, a law professor who is married to Leonard, a judge. The two have a strained marriage as she suspects he's cheating on her with his new assistant, Amira. When she goes on a weekend getaway with her best friend Brenda, she meets Jacob, a young man who makes her feel alive again. They have a passionate affair, but it ends in tragedy when Jacob is murdered. Nandi is left questioning everything she thought she knew about her life. She begins to suspect that Leonard may be involved in Jacob's death, and she also starts to wonder if Brenda is not who she seems. As she tries to piece together the truth, she finds herself in danger and must fight to protect herself and her family. At number 2, we have Obsession. A surgeon begins an affair with his son's fiancée, and he soon becomes obsessed with her. The affair threatens his career and life, and he must make a difficult choice between his family and his lover. The series is based on the novel Damage by Josephine Hart, and it explores themes of love, betrayal, and revenge. It is a psychological thriller with a dark and suspenseful tone. And finally, at the number 1 spot, it's The Marked Heart. Simon's wife, Valeria, is murdered to extract her heart and transplant it to Camila, the wife of a wealthy man. Simon, desperate and driven by revenge, enters the dangerous world of organ trafficking. Camila, too, increasingly searches for answers and questions everything. Meanwhile, Simon dives further and further down the abyss to find those responsible for his wife's death and make them pay. During his journey, Simon falls in love with Camila, who is allowed to live on thanks to the stolen heart of his murdered wife. When they both find out the truth, things become drastically more complicated and everything takes an even more life-threatening turn.